Good morning, class 11th. How you all are? Hope you all are well. In today's class, we are going to start a new chapter from the book Hornbill. Chapter number 3, Discovering Tut. The saga continues. Written by A.R. Williams. Okay. So, first we will discuss about the title. Discovering Tut. T-U-T Tut is the name of a king. The king is means one of the king who belongs to the royal family who ruled the Egypt for a long time. Saga. The word saga means story. So basically in this chapter we will just see that the two archaeologists Williams and Carter, they are able to found a mummy of King Tut. So we will discuss hard words, we will discuss phrases, and even I will explain the paragraphs to you. Chapter 3, Discovering Tut. The saga continues. A.R. Williams. He was just a teenager when he died, the last heir of powerful family that he had ruled Egypt and its empire for centuries. He was led to rust laden with gold and eventually forgotten. We can see that the paragraph starts with pronoun he. He is used for the king Tut. So it was said that when the king Tut he died, he was a teenager. Teenager means 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The age group from 13 to 19, they are referred as teenager. And when he died, he was a teenager. The exact age is not known. Moreover, it is said that he was heir. Heir means from father to son in this way. He was a heir of a royal family who ruled over the Egypt for a long centuries. And when he died, one sentence is there, rust laden with gold and eventually forgotten. Okay. So when he got died means everything means the as the Egyptians they believe that when one dies the body goes to other life, and in that life they also need some utensils, clothes and what all things. So everything which was kept there, it was gold. So that's why narrator is saying that a body with the gold which was forgotten means बहुत साल बाद उनको जब इनका मम्मी मिलता है that time he is making this statement. Since the discovery of his tomb means मकबरा, जैसे ताजमहल is one tomb. In 1922, the modern world has speculated about what happened to him, with murder being the most expensive possibility. So when his mummy, the King Tut's mummy, they got in year 1922, the people speculated. Speculated means to make their own theories. People started making their own theories, and most of them believed that he was murdered. Now leaving his tomb for the first time in almost 80 years, Tut has undergone a CT scan and that offers new clues about his life and death and provides precise data for an accurate forensic reconstruction at the Boish Farah. The word Farah is used for the ruler CT scan. I hope you all know this. It is a procedure that we follow in the hospital in which our bodies three-dimension pictures were taken. So the narrator is saying that as after means 80 years when his body they have got, his body is taken to CT scan. Why we are doing a CT scan? नॉर्मली आप लोगों ने सीरियल्स वगैरह में कई बार देखा होगा, डॉक्यूमेंट्री में भी हो सकता है देखा हो कि कोई स्कल जब मिलता है तो डॉक्टर्स उसको स्टडी करते हैं दैट हाउ द फेस कैन बी, है ना, मीन्स उस स्कल से वो फेस बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं. सो दैट इज व्हाट it is said as forensic reconstruction. Forensic means the study of something that with the help of science. Reconstruction means to reconstruct. So King Tut's face and other things, that how he died, how he lived, all those things is reconstructed with the help of forensic science. An angry wind stirred. Stirred means move. A ghostly up devils as a king. Here word ghostly. It means unreal. Tut was taken from his resting place in the ancient Egypt cemetery known as the Valley of King. Here cemetery is referred as pyramids. You can see that the pyramids, they have a particular, a definite shape. That same shape is referred as cemetery. And Valley of King. You just turn the page, you can see a Valley of King is a place with so many mummies and tombs. Dark-bellied clouds had scudded across the desert. Scudded means to move. Okay, to move quickly. Across the desert sky all day, and now were veiling the star Cascade. Cascade means basket. Grey. It was 6 p.m. on 5 January 2005. The world's most famous mummy, Glided. Glided is a motion. Head first into CT scan, through here to probe. Lingering means long lasting. Medical mysteries of his little understood young ruler who died more than 3300 years ago. So basically you can see here, as the narrator is saying that they got the body of King Tut who died 3300 years back. So now this CT scan is being performed, and the narrator is saying that normally it was the procedure when we have the CT scan, the first part of our body is inserted to that machine, then the whole body moves. So in the same way, the body of King Tut, even it is following the process of CT scan. Moreover, as it is a dead body, and in this paragraph, narrator is going to just build up an unreal or ghostly atmosphere by saying the wind is moving, the clouds are dark, the basket of stars. So many words are used by the narrator to just present an atmosphere. All afternoon, the usual line of tourists from around the world had descended. Here, word descended means collected into the cramped. Cramped means very small place. Rock cut tomb, some 26 feet underground, to pay their respect. They gazed at the murals. Gazed means to look. Mural, it is an artwork, basically 3D kind of art. The most striking feature, striking means most prominent, important, of mummy-shaped outer coffin lid. Some visitors read from guidebooks in a whisper, others stood silently, perhaps pondering. Pondering means to think. Tut is untimely death in his late teens, or wondering with a shiver if for our skirts, death or misfortune falling upon those who disturbed him was really true. So basically the narrator in the previous paragraph, he had already said that he had tried to set an atmosphere that is ghostly or unreal. Now in the second paragraph, what he is saying, as King Tut is their ancient king, and when the people come to know that his mummy was discovered by the archaeologists, so the local peoples, apart from them, many tourists, they all have gathered. They all have gathered to pay respect to their King Tut, as they have some kind of emotion which is related to King Tut, as he was their ancestor. So in this way, many tourists came there, some to pay respect, some to see the mural art, as we had seen that mural art, and it was very beautiful. स्पेशली द लिड, लिड मतलब ढक्कन है ना, तो टोम का जो ढक्कन था, जो लिड था, इट वॉज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल बिकॉज इट वॉज हैविंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल mural art on it. So people came to see it, and even they were whispering something. Here the word whisper is used because there was one rumor, or what I can't means what word I have to use, I don't know, that the local people said that if anyone just disturb the pharaoh, that means King Tut, that as they believe that he is sleeping in other world, some curse or something misfortune will hit them. So even some people are afraid कि अब उसकी कब्र खुल चुकी है, तो क्या मतलब किसी के साथ कुछ बुरा होगा, and in this way the some people were panicking. The mummy is in very bad condition because of what? Carter. He is one archaeologist who had helped in the discovery of King Tut. Did in 1920s, said Zahi Hawass, Secretary General of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities. Antiquities means the ancient things. As he leaned over the body for a long first look, Howard Carter, was the British archaeologist who in 1922 discovered Tut's tomb after a year of futile searching. The word futile means of no use, getting no success. Its content through hastily ransacked. Ransacked means basically to search a place or select a place in antiquity were surprisingly complete. They remain the richest royal collection ever found and have become the part of Pharaoh's legend. Stunning artifact means basically the art and craft work of that period. In gold, there were eternal brilliance. Eternal means something that is very glorified, that does not have an end or starting, you know. Mean to guarantee resurrection. It means rebirth. Caused a sensation at the time of discovery and still get some most attention, but Tut was also buried with everyday things he want in afterlife. Board games, a bronze razor, linen undergarments, cases of food and wine. So basically the Howard Carter, who is an archaeologist, he is saying about that, means for long time they were investigating, they were searching for the mummy of their King Tut, and finally on 1922 they got it. So now they are very much happy, and means he is saying that this tomb of King Tut is having all wealthly pleasure, as मीन्स जो इजिप्शियंस थे उनका बिलीव ये था कि मीन्स नेक्स्ट मतलब मरने के बाद भी एक नेक्स्ट लाइफ है. सो व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स वाज रिक्वायर्ड इन द नेक्स्ट लाइफ, all royal utensils, clothes, foods, everything was kept in the tomb of King Tut. After months of carefully recording the pharaoh's funerary treasure, funerary means related to funeral, as what all things were there in the burials. Carter began investigating his three nested coffins. Nested means next coffins. Opening the first, he found shroud adorned with garland, willow, olive leaves, wild celery, lotus petals and cornflowers. The faded evidence of burial in March and April. So means the Carter, he see that there were three coffins. That means next to next the King Tut's. So when he opened the first one, he found a shroud. Basically shroud एक कपड़ा होता है जो normally आरती पे use करते हैं. Okay. So it was there. Apart from that, it was evident that beautiful flowers, it was also kept in that. When he finally reached the mummy, though he ran into trouble. The ritual resin is a chemical substance, had hardened cementing touch to the bottom of a solid gold coffin. No amount of legitimate means reasonable, could move them. Carter wrote later what was to be done. So in this paragraph, Carter is explaining that means it was easy for them to open the first tome, and he had seen that what all things were there that we discussed. Then he is saying that normally when few years back the Egyptians, they used to make mummies. What they did, they used to put some chemicals on the body so that the body can be preserved for a long time. And here in this paragraph the word resins is used for that chemical. And what Cater is saying that this resin is now is just as a cemented part, मीन्स वो इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग इतना कड़ा हो चुका है कि कोई भी रीजनेबल फोर्स या लेजिटिमेट फोर्स जो है वो उसको मूव नहीं कर सकता. मीन्स जो टूट की बॉडी है मीन्स इट वॉज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू मूव फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर बिकॉज इट वॉज सॉलिडिफाइड. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, the sun can beat down like a hammer this far south in Egypt. Means as Egypt is also a very hot place, Cater says that means in such a temperature, if something will be kept, it will just hammer it out. Hammer मतलब वो पूरा melt हो जाएगा, Cater कहना चाहता है. So what he is thinking now, he is thinking that as he says that the resin had been cemented and it was very difficult to move his body. Cater is planning that to highlight this mummy in that high temperature of the Egypt, so this body can be made movable. And Cater tried to use it to loosen the resin for several hours. He set the mummy outside in a blazing sunshine that heated it up to 149 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing bubbed. Bubbed means to move. He reported with scientific detachment that the consolidated material had to be chiseled. Chisel means to cut with chisel away from the beneath limbs and trunk before it was possible to raise the king's remain. So as he had seen that at the first attempt, the Cater, he tried to put all the reasonable force to move the body, but it was not possible. Then what he did, he kept the body in the high temperature of the Egypt. He says that it was almost 149 degree. It was the temperature, है ना? So even it doesn't work there. Now finally what he is planning to cut some of the parts. Okay students. So I think that this much is sufficient for today's class. The next part we will continue in our next class. So I am not giving any that kind of homework. You just read this chapter. Okay students, thank you.